What's the deal, pickles? So listen, I am coming in super quick with an unboxing. I said I was going to try my best to at least come in once a month, and we're going to see how I do. But I have a unboxing to share, a project that's going to, honestly, that I'm going to start immediately. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It is from Connecting Threads again. I also have a little box from Coloring when they did their going out of business sale, so I'll share that. I honestly don't even remember what's in the box, but we're not even going to talk about that. And so if you're interested in seeing what I have, which is I'll tell you all about why I purchased it, and then also a little fun thing that has some makeup products in it, then stick around. If not, and you made it this far, just go ahead and do your girl solid and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to get to this, and I'll see you guys after. Gotta thank Apple. I'll see you guys after the introduction. Welcome back to Essence of Me, or if you are an OG, Freedom Please channel. But essenceofme.com is the website, and we're still under construction, but I have to hold on to that because that's why I'm here. It's all about like all the things that I do. I'm a serial hobbyist. I am a full-time developmental editor and a writer, and here I get to explore my hobbies. And so I have an unboxing. I'm gonna grab it. Y'all, this is chillax. I want to show you so that I can actually get to it because I have only a few weeks to get this project done. So let me show you what I'm working on. You might also hear my fan going because even though I'm in Houston, I'm freezing. So I don't have anywhere to put this, but this is the box. I'm hoping I can keep it there. I hope everybody is doing well and this message finds you well. I'm gonna I'm gonna actually try to put this on the floor because I think I'm gonna lose it. Okay, the first thing I got is this. Connecting Threads was having a sale, and I saw on the picture that this is the perfect size for their small thread. Last week, or the week before, here recently, I went to the International Quilt Festival and had such a great time. I had such a great time that I didn't record nothing, but I will tell you this, that if you have never been before, you should go. I've gone before, especially because I'm local, but this was the first year that I took classes, and let me tell you, I would do it again and again and again and again. I took 3 or 4 classes. One was hand quilting. One was long arm quilting. The other one was doing doodling. And we did those with like mid-arm sit-down machines. And oh, and I also did one on quilt design. So it was just a really great experience. Anyways, when I saw this, it made me think about the threads that I wanted to get to be able to do my long arming. And one of the classes that I was in, she used small quilts. I would say, if I had to estimate, like maybe 12 to 14-inch blocks to practice. And then she turned them into pillows. And I was like, oh, that would be such a great way to use up like all of these extra threads and practice. But I have them a little bit everywhere. So here is the container. It has the different separations. They are supposed to fit the connecting threads, small spools perfectly. And you can turn it over. And there is this side as well. If I'm not mistaken, it says that you can put 43 spools of thread, and I think that's going to be amazing, and it makes me want to go ahead and finish out my collection so that I can have a choice of the threads that I want to use. And so yeah, and it was on sale. I think it was like $13. Where'd I do that at? So yeah, and look, it has a handle. Now, you do not have to put threads in it. It could be something else. This would even be great for hand quilting. I could see you putting your little things of thread in here. Maybe using one for your notions, like your needles and all of that. Your scissors, your threader. But yeah, definitely. I honestly should have got two, because it has the handle and everything. Next, I got this, which is the cabin windows. It is a kit, and even whenever they have sales and they're for kits, and I think I can use that kit for something else that I would really want to use it for. In this case, a Scrappy quilt. I always get the quilt, is the kit, if it's on sale. So I usually wait until they go on sale, and they had a sale. I think some of them were as much as 50% off. And I'll usually go through the ones that I have on my wish list, pick one or two, and go ahead and grab them. And really, it's for this, but I can always give this quilt to one of the kids or use it as a house quilt. And honestly, I think I'll keep it because I really like it. So yeah. And this was cabin windows. The final kit that I got was this. And it is mod mugs. I want to do a quilt. The plan is to finish the quilt and do it as a giveaway for our subscribers of our publishing company newsletter. And I thought this would be great. We have a whole season of Christmas books that we're releasing right now, and to do a giveaway where someone could win this quilt and potentially get autographed copies of the books, I thought this would just be a great hand-in-hand thing for us to start running the giveaway in December. And again, listen to what I said before. I love getting kits where I really want the pattern. I also thought this would be great for my coffee quilt. Do you remember? I've been looking for a pattern for my coffee quilt. Look at this. And I already have the coffee fabrics. So I'm going to use this to make this quilt, and then I'll use this for the coffee quilt. I also got, and I'm going to do that before I get the pattern out, because I want to do this for a giveaway, I went ahead and got the backing fabric too. It's this red with like little stars on it. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I'm going to take a look at this pattern, and then we'll get to the coloring. The Quilt Festival was so amazing. I told you I took 4 classes. My favorite class of all the classes that I took was the, you know what? All of them were good. I can't even pick. The first class that I went to was the one with the like mid arm sitting, and we did sort of like doodling. And so one of the things that stood out about that class, y'all know I have a hard time with following directions when I go to these things, but it was the fact that once she explained like her concept, she sort of would do out grids and do her free motion quilting based upon a grid. And I was like, I know me, I'm not gonna stop to sit down and like grid out everything. But I could get the sentiment, right, of like how she was creating like the petals on the flowers to have a sense of consistency. And so once that sort of locked in my head, it just clicked of basically like I walked away with the thought that like when you're making a flower and you're doing it with the long arm, like it doesn't have to be perfect. All it has to do is be consistent, whatever your consistent looks like. So my petals were these large, like loopy petals, but they worked. And if I remember, I will insert, I do have a clip because I was sharing it with a friend while I was there. I'll share the clip of what I did. But once I figured out, oh, it just has to be consistent, and it looked so pretty. And so not pretty as in perfect, but pretty as in perfect for me. I really, as a personal choice, do not like dense quilting. I never have. I always feel like it makes the feel of it and the drape of the quilt so different, and I don't like it. The other thing that I don't like about it is, to me, it always feels like it's a show quilt and not a loved on, have in a home quilt. And those are the types of quilts that I enjoy making. The final thing that always turned me off from the dense quilting is the fact that I do large quilts. Dense quilting on a 120-inch quilt would take forever. So it just never appealed to me. So by the time I put all those together, it's just a big fat red no for me. But going to that class and realizing that it's really just a matter of consistency, I just was off. You would have thought I do it all the time. Like, I do it often, but I don't do it all the time. I really love doing flowers. I really don't like flowers, but I love now quilting flowers. I did a really great job of with leaves and also swirls, even though I need to work on like the nestled like wave kind of swirls. And so overall, it was such a great experience. So going from that in the first class into the long arm class, I was able to see that, oh, that feeling and that thought transferred to the long arm, which is all I wanted, because then I can use it on my long arm. And so I ended up realizing that I like big flowy elements that can cross a space fairly fast, which is it's in alignment with everything else that I do when I'm quilting. I like to get it done. I take forever, but I like to get it done. So fast. I usually quilt pretty fast. And even as I was there, the instructor was like, you must do a lot of quilting. And I was like, I really don't. But something in my brain clicked. And I think like the years of doing it on my domestic machine came back. But the difference here was just doing the big sweeping motions and realizing I just found them very relaxing. I liked them aesthetically, and it looked beautiful on a quilt. So I just had a great experience, and I felt like my class selections built on each other, so that when I walked away, it was a win. It was like 10s across the board. So I'm going to take a look at this Mugs quilt. Look, see, this is gonna be so pretty. Look at that. I got all those coffee fabrics. It has a wall hanging, lap throw, and a twin. The twin has 39 10-inch squares or 20 fat quarters. No. Or 10 fat quarters. This is going to be so nice. They even have a chart for cutting. a chart for cutting fat quarters. Is this? I want to see if this is paper pieced. No, it's not. Oh, even better. And it's done with blocks. Essentially like snowballed corners. Like loose flying geese. They even have one where it looks like it has like the whipped topping. Y'all, this is gonna be so cute. This is gonna be so cute. One of the things that I saw, here's the diagram. One of the things that I saw when I was at the quilt festival was this beautiful butterfly quilt. I am going to insert a picture here. Listen, the quilt was absolutely gorgeous. It was beautiful. If you know me, you know that I love butterflies. I love butterflies. I've always loved butterflies. And I've been thinking about having a quilt hanging behind my long arm because that wall is it's just a plain wall and nothing else. Like I can't go back there because the back of the frame is against the wall. So I thought, oh, that would be a great wall to put that on. And so I sent the picture to my husband while I was there. I was like, look at this quilt, babe. And I told him how much it was. I thought he was going to say something about the price of the quilt. He did not say anything about the price of the quilt. He said, oh, that's beautiful, but that won't work for you. And I was like, why? Dana, you don't like following instructions. Listen. I'm not going to say that he was incorrect. However, your girl might be getting that quilt because it was just too beautiful. It was expensive, or it did have a good investment, but it came with all the fabric, all the paper pieced, already pre-printed, all of the instructions in color, and it just was beautiful. It was so gorgeous. Like I just seeing that, if I walked in my studio and saw that every time I walked in my studio, that would make my heart so happy. It really would. So who knows? I'm going to reach out to them. I saved the details because I was planning to go back, but going into the actual floor with all that activity just was way too much for my senses. After being in classes, I was like peopled out. So I didn't really go back in, but I plan to get that quilt. Since I looked at the inside of that pattern, I want to look at this cabin windows as well. Y'all, these fabrics are beautiful. When I actually open it up and start on it, I'll do a closer look at it. I believe all of these are like flannel. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I just love the look of anything that is even a slight nod to a cathedral. Like with the thin black. I just love quilts with black. I just do. And I love that these pieces are large. Listen, they did not come to play. They did the whole diagram of cutting the yard of fabric. I've never seen instructions written like this though. So they have the diagram and it's just earmarked with the alphabet. And then when you go to the back, that's when you know what the dimensions of that cut is. Oh, and you also see it in the cutting key. I like this. And the thin strips. Get the heck out of here. Y'all, that is 1 inch. Jesus. Honestly, this one is probably going to get done before any. I like that. Not before the Christmas one, because I have to get that one done. But this one is going to be up pretty soon. And I could see myself making this a lot. I probably would not do that 1 inch every time, but who knows? Because when I see it, I'm probably going to love it. I just know me. All right, this is the last box. I'm going to turn that heater off. I've been a fan of Color Rain, and I really hate that they're going out of business, but for a while. They make my favorite red lipstick, so I'm going to definitely have to find a replacement. But I'm so glad I already have 2 tubes that are fresh and not even opened yet, because that's how much I liked it, and they used to sell out all the time. So I went a little bit ham, but I think they had everything like 75 or 85% off. So I just bought a couple of things, stuff to try out. So let's see. The first thing that I got was their clear lip gloss. I have been looking for, y'all, how we go from fabric to makeup, who knows? But that's what we're doing. I've been looking for a great lip gloss because I do a lot of filming, and I found that the lip glosses that, the lip oils and lip glosses that I like to use are great if I'm not on camera talking. When I'm on camera talking, they're not good. They sort of like pull, which I hate. So the ones that I usually like are, I like the Fenty gloss as well as their Fenty lip oil. And I literally keep a bottle at my desk. I also like this one, even though it is super messy. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. It's so messy, this little bottle. It's like Coas. I don't know what it's called, but I really like this brand. Now, right now, and I don't like that this gloss is messy, but I haven't had the same issue with the full size. I've only had the issue with this like little traveler size. And I absolutely love their brow gels. Oh, the truth. Worth every penny. So here's the gloss. I'm not gonna like do swatches of everything, but being that I have nothing on my face today, it has a slight fragrance. It's not sticky. I like the way it feels. The doe foot is kind of thin though, but it feels good. It doesn't smell like perfume. It kind of smells like powder, maybe. It smells good though. I like fragrance, not overpowering, but I like it when my senses knows what product I'm using. And because they were on sale, I got 2 of them. Both are clear. I just love when you just have a fresh face and you put on a gloss or a lip oil and you're good to go. This one is their black eyeliner. I can never get enough of black eyeliner, especially if it's a true like black. But here is their black eyeliner. Felt tip. The review said that it was really, I love a dark black. So I got that. I got a angled brush, which I always love to keep a good angled brush for my brows and for liner. I love this handle. Oh, this is gonna be good. Like when I do my brows, I love an angled brush for my brows. I don't need to put that back in here. I also got this, I think it's technically an eyeliner or a precision liner. Oh, and that brush, angled liner. And then this is a precision liner. And I got this for eyeliner. Oh, and it's nice. Okay. All of this too, I think I ended up spending like 20 bucks or something crazy. Okay, I also got the Cherry Blossom lacquer. Now, the one that I usually get is Cherry Blossom, but it's their like matte look, that's the one that's my favorite. These were on sale for I think like $5. Or not even that much, or like $2.50. I can't remember what it was, but it was worth it. Y'all, this is not going to be a good, like, true swatch, but especially if I put that gloss on. I liked that gloss. I've never done their lacquers because I don't really like a shiny lip. Oh, my gosh. Y'all, I may change my mind. This is not going to look good because I'm not in a true... I like that it has a shine, but it's not sticky, and it feels like it's on. I probably could have put some more on top. Why is this going to be what I wear to the holiday gatherings? I look crazy having on lipstick with nothing else. I'm not a huge like gloss person like that. I like a clear gloss, but I'm gonna see how this feels just on. It feels good. It actually feels better than the other one because it feels a little bit more hydrated. Because the other one is like a true matte. If I have my full face, this would be fire. I'm going to leave it on and see how I feel. Okay, I got 2 of those. And then I got their multi-use foundation stick. I have never tried their foundation, and again, because it was on sale and the fact that it was a stick, I thought I'd try it. I mean, for like a quick something for a conference call. This may be too bright. Yeah, I'm just putting stuff on my face. This doesn't compare to, I love the thin tea sticks. Oh, they're the bomb. And this is like not, and look, the fact that I can just do this right here, even though it's not, did I get the same color? No. Y'all, that was supposed to have been dark. Lies you tell. Ain't nothing dark about that. Ain't nothing dark about that. It's not that bad though. But that's, I don't consider that dark. I usually mix, I need to have something with a neutral and then something with a yellow. Oh, this is the one. Okay. And it is going on top of the other one. I would just, you know, y'all know this would be a little bit more later, but it might be with the, I just keep it on my desk. And whenever I've got to do something real quick. This is the Fenty, what is it called? Like a shine something. Oh, Universal Invisimatte. I love this stuff. It's perfect for a refresh. Not bad. Not bad. When I think it costs like $5 or $4. All right, let's keep going because I need to wrap this up. Okay. Also, a focal point glow lighter. Oh, and these foundation sticks I got 530 NG and 510 NG. They look like this, which I think is weird because this one says 510 and this one says 530, and this says that it's a dark, and the 510 is actually darker than the 530, which is a little bit weird. The actual sticks themselves, no, the 530 is lighter. So there you go. Okay, we looked at that. Oh, we were looking at the Focal Point Glow highlighter, Just Peachy, a pressed highlighter. I love a peachy coral with a hint of pink blush that makes you look like awake and sort of just oh yes, look at that. Oh, that's my kind of color. Y'all, I'm putting on all the stuff as if I got something going on. I have to wash my face again. Baby, your girl should have got some concealer. because you see all the lack of sleep in my eyes. This, oh, I don't want to shine the light in your face. That is going to be used. Oh, yeah. And it's not too much of a shine. It's going to look really, really good on top of my normal blush. And it just says just peachy. It probably would even look good over the cream Fenty blush that I have. And this is the final thing that I got. Oh. Let me put everything back. I'm liking this, and it makes me so sad that I did not give them a try sooner. Okay, so let's take a look at the final thing that I got. Was this palette, this Color Rain Queen of Hearts. Oh, wait, look at this. Cover the mirror. Look at that. Hold on. Turn on a little more light because it's late. Look at that. Now on camera, this ladyship looked more pink, but it looks more of a mauve. And this Queen Mother, this one, oh, it's like a burgundy with hints of purple. And Duchess, oh, that's a good neutral brown, as well as Moral Prerogative. It looks orangey in the camera, but oh man, let's take a look at this. Y'all, I'm not even good at eye makeup. What's so funny is I always wanted to be better at it, and I learned how to do eye makeup decently well for my daughter to do dance, and then after that I stopped. So I really need to do it again. Okay, it says, y'all, I gotta just, Gertie's over 40 eyes, because they got this is like all kind of craziness. Okay, palette for eye and face. Eyeshadow: Crown, Royal Highness, Prince, Air, Royal Prerogative, Noble. Press Pigment: Your Majesty, Empress, Queen Mother, Ladyship, Duchess, Dethrone. So it's a mixture. Dethrone. So is it like the difference between the top and the bottom? Oh, they have them earmarked of which ones you should not use around the eyes and which ones you can use around the eyes. I don't like the fact that y'all got them all in here together and then say that a couple of them you can't use around your eyes, but it's in the eyeshadow palette, but whatever. The mirror is nice as well. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, I went ham on that blush. I wish I had just like a little bit of my normal powder to just blend it all together, or a little bit of bronzer. But yeah, so there we have it. Those are my unboxings. You may want to check their website and see if they still have stuff. which kind of sucks because I think I'm going to really like quite a few of these products and I won't be able to get them again. So I need to keep this. So let me know what you're working on, if there's anything that you saw that held your interest. If you have been a someone who has purchased from Color Rain. Also, what do you think about my kits? I will definitely come back and let you all know how it goes. And ultimately, did you attend the International Quilt Festival here in Houston? And if so, what were your impressions? I think the final closing thought for me is the thing that I would have liked to have seen was a little bit more diversity. I always find it so interesting to be in a major city that has a fair representation of other nationalities, Black, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, and then when you go to something like that and for it to be such a huge event, you literally had a handful of Black people. Like when I went to the classes, I went to 4 classes and there were no other people of color in any of those classes at all. Like not unless somebody was Hispanic and I just couldn't tell. And I always think that you would hope it would be a little bit better. Now, it may be because the classes were during the day and it was a weekday. And so that definitely would make a difference. But yeah, I just wish they'd do a better job of that. But I'm not going to kid myself and not, being that quilting is something that is now having more and more people of color that participate in it. But it is an expensive hobby and you really got to find places that you feel comfortable. And a lot of quilt shops that I've gone to are not very friendly. Over time they become friendly when they get to know you, but the original feel of it is usually off-putting. So that would make a difference. I keep these Neutrogena cleansing wipes at my desk. I know this is not what I normally do, but y'all, it is what it is. Get all what I just put on my face off. So yes, so I just think it could be better. And I would like for it to be. I think it's something that I absolutely love, and I think people would love it if they had the opportunity and the exposure and teachers who, not just teachers, but the spaces that are welcoming. And yeah. So with that said, that is all that I have today. I look forward to coming back and sharing what I'm working on soon. And the next thing that will be up is that mugs quilt, because I want to get that done so that we'll be ready to do the giveaway in December. And it's already the middle of November. It looks like it won't take that long to do the top. We shall see. But I already got the backing. I already have the batting. And I would do the long arming myself. So the only thing that's going to take time is the piecing of the top. And those feel like fairly nice size blocks. So I'll be starting on that next week. So your girl is out. Have a fantastic day. As always, it's wonderful to be here with you. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, and add a comment to the comment section and let me know what you're working on. Around here somewhere, it will be a pop-up for the next video that is doing another unboxing or show you what I'm working on. If you ain't got nothing to do, check on ahead and click that video and go to the next one. I'll talk to you all hopefully sooner than later. Take care and goodbye.